Hello, my fellow townsfolk. Today is June 9th, 2017. I am currently sitting alone in my house, which would have made my younger self proud, because I always wanted to be alone as a kid. And although it's probably going to be a very short lived moment because my dad usually comes back with my mom at this time, so better enjoy it while it lasts, I suppose. So while I'm here, sitting on this couch eating this popsicle on this hot summer day, I remembered something. Today is the fourth year anniversary of Animal Crossing New Leaf coming out in North America. And yeah, I'm from North America, in case none of you gather that from the context clues of my videos. But yeah, Animal Crossing New Leaf came out 40 years ago. I got it on launch day, and it was the game that made me get a 3DS. And I will spend this vlog sharing this story of mine. And this vlog will actually come out today, like in June 9th. And like I made it a priority to get out today because I want to start getting more productive again, and like this essentially gets people my viewers hyped up, my small number of viewers hyped up again. They'll be like, "Oh man, Chrome's actually working on videos again." And you know, and I will work on my older vlogs. I will get those up and uploaded. And by the way, that update video I made, like that is obsolete at this point. I will say that much. I will probably make that like unlisted or something. I have new plans, and I will make another video discussing those plans. I'm sorry if I'm shaking the camera. So, with that being said, let me discuss my backstory. It's gonna be pretty brief. I'm not gonna go into too many details, but I will give you the main idea. So back in 2010, I believe, Nintendo announced back in like E3, they announced the upcoming Nintendo 3DS and Animal Crossing 3DS as well. And I remember seeing that and being really excited because I had just recently gotten into Animal Crossing. My first exposure was Wild World back in 2009. My sister gave me the copy of her game that she wasn't playing anymore, and she said that I could have it because she was going to university, and she frankly didn't have enough time to play it. So I decided to play it after she gave it to me, and I loved it. Honestly, it was the game that got me into the franchise. Then I bought City Folk after seeing some videos on it, and then when they announced the new one, I was like, "Oh man, they're gonna release a new one. That's like so exciting!" And I remember like realizing the excruciating wait I had to go through to actually wait for the 3DS to come out because like I had to wait past the summer of 2010 and then wait past the first few months of school in 2010 as well as 2011 to get the 3DS. And eventually came out in March 27th of 2011, and I actually got it on launch day as well with Rayman 3D. That was also my first Rayman game. I might talk about Rayman in the future, who knows. But that being said, I still waited for Animal Crossing 3DS because it wasn't out yet, and I remember seeing a trailer that same year. Like I think it was also in June actually. I could be wrong. And I remember like the wait was painful. Let me tell you. And then after a while, like we didn't really hear much information on it until like maybe sometime 2012-ish, and then it came out in 2012, November of 2012 in Japan. And I remember like after hearing about that, like the wait just got even worse for me because I knew that game was technically already out, it was finished, and I couldn't play it yet because 3DS games are region locked, and even if I could play it, it's in Japanese, and Animal Crossing is a very text reliant video game. Sorry, but eventually June 9th would roll around, and after watching a Nintendo Direct on the game, after telling my dad about the game and telling him I really wanted to get the game on launch, even though I mean I didn't pre-order anything, I didn't get like a pre-order bonus, but I still wanted to get it on launch. Uh, I still managed to get it on launch day, and I remember like my dad telling me like because it was close to exams week as well. I had to study for exams. And I remember my dad saying, like, don't play this game every day. You need to focus on studying. That's your main priority. Let me tell you a secret. I still played it every day. And it was gratifying for me to finally get this game, like, get my hands on this game, you know? And I remember being so excited about that I actually filmed myself playing the game. And I filmed some of it. Like, I wanted to make a goal where I filmed myself playing the game for like a year, but that didn't really work out very well. I filmed some days, and other days I just took pictures and then so I have like a ton of Animal Crossing New Leaf pictures, and since it's been years, I don't exactly remember the entire context. But if I find those pictures again, I'll try to figure it out, and I might upload videos. It's just gonna consist of slideshows. That's all it's gonna be, just slideshows. But I recently found the first video on one of my hard drives, so I figured in celebration of this game that I've been waiting for years, and the game that made me buy the system it was released on, I will celebrate by releasing that video. And just as a disclaimer, I'm sorry, because it's interesting. I'll say that much. I'll show you. I'll give you. So, I'll link the video in the description below. I can't, from my understanding, I can't put annotations anymore. I think YouTube disabled those now, so I can't use those. So I will just link that in the description, and then I will also upload it separately. I'll probably upload two parts because like the entire thing is like an hour long. Like the day one of me playing New Leaf is an hour long, and my video editor had a hard time with that. Let's just say. So I split it up into two parts, and the first part and the second part are planned to be at least roughly 30 minutes. So you will get the first part of that today, and then the second part of that either tomorrow or Sunday. With that being said, that is probably it for this video. So just want to get that out there and just get back into vlogging, because I promised myself I would do more vlogging, and I haven't been keeping up with that, and I feel bad because I'm terrible at keeping promises. Dear gosh. But I will get back to it, I promise. Man. I still do not have an outro. Anyways, bye guys. I will say this as like one last final thing at the end of this video. Try to make sure I don't film any specific things, because I want to keep this safe. I don't know. I don't feel like, because there's some religious things in my house that I don't really feel like filming. But one thing about staying alone in my house that I'm still not really used to is dealing with windows. Because I feel, because I mean, it's possible someone might break in. I mean, no one's really broken in before, and plus, I mean, technically, the windows have been open like this in the house, and not everyone in my house looks after every part of the house. So, like, there are parts that get unattended, like windows like these. Open windows anyways, but at the same time, considering that I'm alone, it gives off more of a sense of insecurity, so I feel like I should always walk around this area and make sure that everything is fine, but that's just me. Just wanted to throw that in there.